bookworms, my name is Caroline and I like to read books, so let's talk about them. Honestly, I hadn't realized how close Christmas was getting until I got back and suddenly it was like a week until Christmas, so I'm getting like super excited. As you can see, I'm wearing my Santa hat and my daggy Christmas jumper despite the fact that it is summer here in Sydney, so under this, it's just like, it's all sweat. Basically, I'm feeling festive as fuck, which is appropriate because today I'm doing the Festive Christmas book tag, even though I wasn't actually tagged. Question number 1, a fictional family that you would like to spend Christmas dinner with. This is probably the most obvious answer imaginable, but I seriously tried to think of another family that I would like to spend Christmas dinner, and there's no other fictional bookish family that comes even close to the Weasleys from the Harry Potter series. Every time I read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, I get so swept up when we first visit the Burrow because it's such a casually magical place. It's just really fun and I love the Weasley family because they're so adorable. So I would like to spend Christmas dinner with them and get my ugly Weasley jumper because I just think the whole experience would be excellent. Question number 2 is a bookish item you would love to receive as a gift. The first thing that came to mind was book-scented or book-themed candles because I just love them so much. I did have this one which was Headmaster's Office themed and smelled amazing, but I've used it all, so I would love more bookish candle items. Question number 3, a fictional character that you think would make the perfect Christmas elf. For this one, I'm gonna go with Graham from the Loose Ends list by Carrie Firestone. Our main character Maddie finds out that Graham is dying and that they're going on an around-the-world death with dignity cruise so that they can spend some precious last moments with Graham, and at the end, she will be euthanized, and it sounds like a really horrible book when I put it like that, but it's just a really touching story, and I loved that throughout this book, Graham was so caring and always put her family first despite her being the one who was sick, and I just think if that same kind of thing was applied to Christmas, then Graham would be like the perfect Christmas elf. Question number 4 is to match a book to its perfect Christmas song. I'm gonna be really honest and say that there's only one Christmas song that even slightly matters, and it's All I Want for Christmas Is You, the extra festive version by Mariah Carey, because it's just a masterpiece. I would pair this song with the Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo, specifically to Kaz Brekker, who is one of my favorite characters in this, except instead of singing it to like Inej like I would probably like, it's just Kaz sitting on the floor and singing it to a pile of money around him. Question number 5, a book or fictional character that you were disappointed in and think should be on the naughty list. There's actually quite a few that come to mind when I think of disappointing reads of 2016, but the one I'm gonna go with is Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I have mentioned this so many times on my channel. I expected it to be awesome and instead it was just like a Game of Thrones ripoff, and I'm such a huge Game of Thrones fan that reading this was just a really unpleasant experience, so it definitely should be on the naughty list. Question number 6, a book or fictional character that you think deserves more love and appreciation and should be put on the nice list. This is another one that I mention on my channel a lot. It's actually a manga that I read this year and absolutely fell in love with. I know mangas aren't for everyone, but if you are looking to get into the whole manga scene, then I would definitely recommend this one, and it's Orange, the Complete Collection by Ichigo Takano. It's just an amazing like sci-fi drama romance story about these high school kids trying to protect one of the members of their group, and I don't want to give more away or anything like that, but it's just so emotional and interesting, and I was really attached to the characters, so definitely deserves to be on the nice list. Number 7 is Red, Gold and Green, a book cover that has a wonderful Christmassy feel to it. I don't think I actually have any books that are about Christmas or that have super Christmassy covers, so the one I decided to go with is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I picked this one because it has like a tiny cute village on it, and that just really reminds me of Christmas movies like The Grinch, where they have this tiny community somewhere that's really isolated, but they're all really close-knit and come together around Christmas time for fun and stuff like that, and that's what this reminds me of. Final question is a book or series you love so much you want everyone to find it under their tree so that they can read it and love it too. For this one, I'm gonna go with The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers because this is such an amazing story with the most amazing group of characters who are cute and adorable and fun, and they end up feeling like family because they're just all so unique and interesting. I really enjoyed this book, and even though it's sci-fi, it's kind of beginner's sci-fi, so I think a lot of people would be surprised by how much they enjoy it. So yeah, I would like a lot of people to read this or find it under their tree because I really enjoyed it and I hope other people would too. That brings us to the end of this tag. I hope you guys liked this one. I upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, so be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and stay tuned on those days for more bookish goodness. Toodaloo!